you, let me,
Okay.
one of the things because that happened to me before, I had a student in my lab that had, learning disability, and she had some rough time dealing with some of the tutors. And one of the things that I did, because I said, well, I'm not helping myself, and every single time that I sat down with her, at the beginning I tried to make some mistakes myself. Because sometimes you need to, they feel intimidated. Why? You're the person that is there, you're supposed to know everything, your materials and all that, so they feel intimidated. So one of the things that I did on purpose was make mistakes. So she started laughing. I'm like, I'm human, so I can make mistakes as well, and we learn from it. I just made a mistake on this sign, and this is what I need to do to correct. So by modeling, you also can show the students, that they can overcome those deficiencies. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. Oh, well, one of the things that I thought about would be a good idea to do is to have a conversation with the professor, because the student may act a certain way in the classroom setting than he or she would if they were in the tutoring section in the lab. So it'd be a good idea, and in our case, most of the academic professors are also tutors. So we can have some kind of conversation and see if there's some either similarities or some differences in how they perform in the classroom versus how they perform in the lab.
I think that's a great idea, because it, like you said, it makes the connection.
Right.
It's not that the lab is separate and then the classroom is separate, but really what we're aiming to do and what all these initiatives are working towards is really a wraparound type of service where all these connections are there.
I just want to make a quick comment
Yeah.
to expand on what Nanette said earlier. I think doing something very simple is just referring to the learning difference rather than a disability. I think that'll help sort of dispel some of the stigma. And also that the student feels a little bit more confident. It's not something that's unfamiliar to anybody. Everybody has some form of learning difference or preference.
And this was a good segue for the learning styles that we'll be talking about pretty soon. But as a wrap-up, why are we covering this? And I put my, a few notes.